All right, my family came over on my side that I know of somewhere between 1895 and 1901. They were all Polish and German. His family came from Ireland, County Cork, and they came over during the potato famine. Used to belong to the Polish Home Society down on Broadway. Young people went there for socializing, dancing. They belonged to their churches. St. Stanislaus on the father's side, the grandfather's side. Holy Rosary on the grandmother's side. So it was a community together, you know. Everybody went one and the other. Worked in a sewing factory most of her life.
Where?
My babcia. Uptown, they used to make the men's suits. She worked there for about at least 30 years. My mom worked there too for about 3-4 years as a young girl. Lebos, that's what it was called, Lebo Brothers. I mean, I had a great-grandmother from that side. She came over in the 1890s. And she did have a confectionery store down in Canton. My husband. His father worked for the American Can. His grandfather worked for the American Can. He had an uncle that worked for Continental Can. Yeah. So the generation gap goes all the way back to 1915 when the American Can opened up in Canton, or Fells Point, whatever you want to call it down there. The great-grandfather was the one that started working there, and then it went to the father, and then up to the present. The way the family was, they all tried to get jobs together or work together. The men worked for the American Can, women worked for sewing factories, and that. But they were a poor class of people. Okay, they didn't have a lot of money, and that's what you put it together. Think about it. We weren't rich, we weren't middle class, but we had what we needed, and we were happy.